Okay, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm coming a little bit late. It wasn't really my fault, yeah. Was having technical issues and network. Okay, but here we are this evening. So, let me just try invite everyone online on Facebook. So as to let them know you're ready, start the class. Just give me a few minutes and we'll start off. Okay, somehow I think I'm already in love with this song. This is Adekunle Gold's new song. I don't know. I've been playing it non-stop for some days now. Okay. For those who don't understand Yoruba well, I don't think there's anything I can really do. Hi, welcome Habila. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I wouldn't really want to take much of our time. I'm just gonna go straight into today's topic. Today's topic we're talking about men's G-spot. Yeah. Most times we hear women's G-spot. There's hey, Mr. Victor. It's actually great to have you online this evening. Okay, so I want to say that thank you. Yes, so Mr. Victor, it's an Oliver kind of thing, you know, trying to look like our own. Okay, so we're talking about men's G-spot here. Yeah, there's a whole lot of issue. You hear a whole lot of things about women's G-spot. You know, everyone talks about women's G-spot. Antonia, hi, welcome. Everyone talks about women's G-spot this, the G-spot that, orgasm this, orgasm that. But then people, I'm trying to be like you, Antonia. Okay, so then people forget there's something called a man's G-spot. That as much as we women want to get on that level of, oh, we want to have an orgasm, we want to get to that high level, we want to get so high and want to feel sex, men also want to feel that way. Antenna is really not just only your screen. I think it has something to do with network as well, because network has not really been stable so great that I couldn't even really start on time. But then it's fine. We'll keep at it. Today's topic has to go, whether network likes it or not. We just have to do it. Okay. So it's about male G-spot. What do we understand by male G-spot? What do men really have a G-spot? Because there is this thing that, okay, a woman's G-spot is behind, it's inside the vagina, behind the vagina wall. Yeah. So where is the man's G-spot located? Where do I asked in the group, and so many men came up with so many things. It's on my they were saying the dick head. Some were saying behind the balls. Some were saying the penis itself. You know, so many things coming up. But then after all the reading and finding out and all, some people in the group were able to actually tell us where the G-spot is. But then not everybody, most people still did, most men refuse to agree with that person. Now, let me break it down for you. When I talk about G-spot in men, it's actually, you know, when you have this goose pimple kind of thing, yeah, these goosebumps, maybe you get into you get this cold air wash over you, you get scared, you know, and you have goosebumps all over you. That is what is said to happen, you know, to men when they get to that level of orgasm. Yes, men actually have orgasm as well. Okay, Antonia is trying to distract my class. Yeah, Antonia, it has nothing to do with me. I'm so serious. It has nothing to do with me. But anyway, thanks. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you for making me feel so good. You know, some I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of high this night. I really don't know. Maybe, okay, yes, it's actually raining, and you know when it rains, it's actually a weather for two. It's actually a weather to make you sleep well. I don't know what you're thinking about, but then it's the weather to make me sleep well. So I think that's what I'm having. Okay, so back to the class, yeah. So the G spot is said to be. I'm kind of scared, but hello. It's said to be in the wrongest of place. So now this kind of topic is going to be kind of sensitive because it's a crazy one, and I think now I'm getting to understand why um, we have people are really into gay. Okay, with this topic, I was able to understand that okay, people are seeing, telling me, okay, now they are back. Okay, Mosu, thank you, thanks for joining us. Hey, Sally Rayo, how are you? Thank you all for joining. Okay, so as I was saying, now a man's G spot, people, most guys in the group were telling me it's situated on the nipple, on the dick end, but no, it is not. It is really not. It is way beyond that. Yeah, it goes beyond it because now I realize that most men don't have never even had that orgasm. Because okay, let me break it down. I remember sometime a guy was telling me something happened to him with his girlfriend. Yeah, they were actually having sex and she kind of licked his ass. Okay, and for the first time, when I heard, I was thinking, okay, you are nasty, you're crazy, kind of thing, which all of us would usually just feel. But when he told me, he said she licked my ass and I went crazy. For the first time, I really felt sex, and I'm like, how on earth would you say someone licking your ass makes you go crazy? Then it occurred to me some days back that what she did was, was to massage more on his stand and on his stand. Yes, there's something called stand. That's the space between the asshole and the balls. There's a space between from the balls before you get to the asshole. There's always this little space. Yeah, it is called the grundle or the tant. Now, when your partner, that's your woman, uses her finger, to massage that part, that's if you don't want to look for it. Is based on Facebook. People, welcome back. Sorry, I'm having issues with the network and I really don't know. So I'm just going to recap on what I have said when you went off. Okay, so a man's G spot is said to be in the anus, and because of that, for you to stimulate that man, for you to make that man feel loved, for you to make that man have an orgasm, because it just dawned on me that most men have never had an orgasm. Now, one needs to look. Okay, Facebook is back. Okay, so for men, for you to get your man's prostate gland, you need to speak to him. For you to get your man's G spot, you need to speak to him about it. It's not something you just pick and do. You need to discuss it and let him know this is where it's located. This is what we have to do to give you an orgasm. So now, until your partner agrees to it, it's not something you just do or just okay, whilst having sex, you just try to put your finger and dip your finger in a man's ass. It doesn't work that way. It's a crazy thing. Okay, so what we do is for you to locate the G spot, yeah, it's either you dip your finger, yes, into the ass to come back. Okay, it's back once again. Okay, so as I was saying, now for you to get your man's G spot, you need to locate his navel. Yeah, from his navel, he bends down, and directly opposite his navel, opposite the asshole is his navel. From inside the asshole. Now, when you dip your finger into his ass, it goes directly to where you have his G spot. Okay. Now the thing is this: it's a very delicate issue. It's a very crazy issue. It's a very sweet issue. It's a very nasty issue, because the truth is, it's just putting pain on yourself. Okay. Now it is located inside the male prostate. It is a small gland, that is the prostate gland. It's a small gland like a walnut, and it's located right under the man's bladder. It is located right under a man's bladder, like I said. Now, it is also said to be located by the anal wall. You know, like I said, the G spot is inside